Hello and welcome to the Hall of Fame interview with another IGLM mentee, Priyal, who has achieved phenomenal success in a very short time. If I'm not wrong, within 90 days or so, that he has achieved this success. And what he has achieved, let me probably ask him to speak. So, first and foremost, many congratulations, PR, on this phenomenal success. And let audience also understand what have you achieved over the last few months that you have been associated with us.
Firstly, I'm really grateful to Rakesh and his team to giving me this opportunity. When I enrolled for the program, and there's a Hall of Fame which I heard about in the first 2 weeks, I said to myself, "मुझे आना है, कैसे I don't care, but आना है." I was keeping a name of coming for this Hall of Fame part by I think sorry, by October. I even said to my accountability team that October तक मुझे लाना है. I don't care कैसे होगा. It sort of delayed a bit, but I'm happy that at least we're having this conversation, and I've achieved what I wanted to do by being part of this program. So yeah, very grateful for the program. Very grateful to Rakesh, and I was working with an edtech company at a lower pay in hand, very high incentives, um, and the new role has given me a good hike of around 120%, 120%, and more importantly, it has given me a platform where I can actually work like an entrepreneur and have complete freedom and authority to sort of try and test various ideas and business opportunities within the company so the company can grow. So it's going to be a new adventure ride for me, and I'm looking forward to doing well in support of Team Rakesh.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Priyal. And help us understand what was your mindset and probably the feeling when you started off before camp, right? I'm sure you must be having a lot of ideas then also. You must be having a lot of trial in getting such kind of success in your career as well. So, what has actually worked in the camp which was not working earlier?
Very good question. I mean, I've had few roles both in India and abroad, and I've been lucky enough to work in different industries. I felt luck obviously played a bit of part in terms of me getting into different industry, but I said I need to have a more control in terms of doing a job. And I asked myself, do I really want a next job, or I want something more of as a career where I'm really enjoying and growing as an individual and contributing not just to the company but my team's success. And I said honestly, I didn't really have that skill set or ammunition to reach there, which I was looking for. So I accepted the fact that I just can't do it on my own, and I need for some sort of a support somewhere outside. I don't know how and all these things. And when I said to God, look, just give me something. Iska answer kya hai? I saw a random ad on Facebook of a webinar which Mr. Rakesh should be hosting, and I said, this looks something I was looking for. Let me just register. No big deal to register. And I sort of knew that post the program, if there would be opportunity to enroll for the course, I'll grab it. And I was among the first few candidates to enroll for the program live when Mr. Rakesh finished the course and doing the Q&A. So it was just a thing where you're asking a question to God and God just said, okay, ठीक है, this is the answer for you. Because I was said to myself, मुझसे अकेले में नहीं होगा. I just can't expect all the answers for myself. I'm sure there are experts out there who can help me. Um, Maybe it's part of the destiny that I was part of the Rahi fraternity, but yeah, I mean, it was just that I was seeking for something, and you just sort of came in front of me through Facebook.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. And then these accidents are really useful anyway.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm not the person who wanted to be on Facebook. First of all, I was only on Facebook because I was doing another program on financial management, and I'm not someone who would scroll on Facebook and do time pass. It was just a random day where I was scrolling and I saw an ad. I said, okay, let me just register. Otherwise, me do my work and shut off the Facebook. That's how I am.
Okay. Help me understand, Priyal, in that case. I mean, what are the changes that you found in yourself when you were going through the journey? I'm sure a lot of things that was there in the career accession mastery per se for the middle level leaders. But what are your top picks that has really helped you to bring to that level of 120% hike?
Sure. So I really like in terms of the structure-wise, the program, how it worked out. Anything you begin with, it has to be worked well on the mindset part, which is what is covered in the program. I obviously was doing the program step by step. I didn't care about आगे क्या है, negotiations कब है, वो मुझे सीखना है. I didn't look at that. I said I'm surrendering through this process. I've got complete faith in your program and in you and your team. I'm just doing this step by step process, not look beyond that. What I really enjoyed is you talked about the mindset and the importance of it, not just to get a job, but to be happy and successful throughout. So I realized that I just can't do it half-heartedly to develop that mindset, which is a very critical aspect. Affirmations part. I think there was a Earl Nightingale YouTube video which you shared. I never heard about that video per se, but when I heard that video, I said, we know these things somewhere, but it's just that it never sticks in our subconscious mind.
Absolutely.
And you always talk about if you don't feel that you achieve or deserve that success, how can you even project it, no matter what skills you have? So I said I need to change my subconscious mind to bloody hell, I deserve this. So that is where I worked a bit on the mindset part in the initial days. So I really give credit to that first part. Secondly, I absolutely love the process of going back to my all the previous jobs which I did, what skill sets I learned, what skills I've developed, what I hated, what I don't want to do ever in my life. I never done in my life. I was thinking कि ये भी job मैंने किया था तो ये भी success हुआ था. This is something I hated. This person I don't want to see ever in my life. I actually wrote down on a piece of paper everything. I took some time in doing that, but I absolutely enjoyed that process. I think everybody should do that, irrespective of CAM or not, because you can't go to the next destination or have a destination for yourself without knowing what your past was or how far have you come. So I really enjoyed that process. I took a stock of my skills, what things comes naturally to me, and my area of expertise, which I want to really do well. So that is something I enjoyed. Obviously, the salary negotiation part was something very different. A lot of people talks about the numbers, but your language was different. You say the value, you say what to bring on table in terms of the benefits for the company, for the growth, and company obviously takes care of your numbers. You have a cheat code of saying being silent and saying, "Acha, 15 lakhs," and the silence actually kills. I've actually experienced it and implemented it, and I said this is so amazing because learning is one thing and experiencing it live is totally different. Silence skills in every aspect, without you saying ki offer kam hai ya zyada hai. So that really worked out quite well, and I only focused on the values. Um, and because I saw Mr. Rakesh coming from a corporate career and now developing himself into an entrepreneur, I said, if he can do it, why can't I use that same mindset and bring that being an employee? So that is my fourth learning, which I said, I'm not looking for a next role as a career. I want to present myself as an entrepreneur and separate myself from the crowd. So that was basically my uh, four top learnings, if I have to say, from the whole program.
Excellent, Priyal. And I think few pointers very well stood out for you compared to any other Hall of Fame interview that I have taken so far. Is the So the most common success factor that I have seen in the entire IGLA through the camp is the surrender to the process. Those who have done it, they have actually achieved very significant achievement in their career per se. That is the number one that you have told me. The second is understanding that what you are really grateful for, that how much you have come to that level. That is the circle of control that we talk in the career accession mastery. Now, if you have done that, let me tell you, your forward journey will be very easy. And you have done exceedingly well in that sense. When you pitch yourself as an entrepreneur compared to an employee, people will be sold automatically. And that's what you did beautifully. So many congratulations on that. Now, like you have been a part of the journey. Now, what are the two or three things which you feel about the community itself? Now, we are growing as a community. We were just a few hundred people in 2019. Today, we are almost 2,000 plus people. So, what is that you find it unique in the community as well?
Well, one thing I see is that people are from different backgrounds and experiences are there. It's good to see that people are actually understanding that I just can't do this on my own. And you need support from outside. Although you have 14 years of experience, have a bit of ego key, this is what I've handled for my company, and how can somebody else sort of help me in growing my career who doesn't even know me as such? How can I surrender to him or her? So it's really good to say people are really taking stock of their career, and they feel that it's not about getting a job but having that ideal career in mind and doing well. So that is something it's really good to say. I sort of see every day sort of people enrolling for the course, which is fantastic. The growth, the success, the videos which I've seen are it just shows in the eyes of people ki they're more experienced, some of them, than Mr. Rakesh. But still they're sort of hungry and surrender to the process and saying, I didn't knew this before. And that was amazing to see ki, you might have a job in a certain career only, but still you sort of understand how the whole market works, irrespective of being an operations guy, sales guy in India or abroad. So that was something I really liked about the program, where it can be something which is fit for anybody and anybody out there. So that is something I really enjoyed in the community, and I'm just seeing that the community would grow exponentially going forward.
Thank you very much for that wishes. And only the last question. I know that you have had your own set of hesitations before you concluded that yes, I will need help. But there are a lot of Priyal in the world who are still in that on that age, who are feeling that okay, let me probably figure it out, or maybe I'll get some pain and then only you'll jump out of your seat and then do something about your career per se. And they call it as a job as such, but that's a different thing. But what would be your message to the people who are in the mid level? They know that they are going through the troubles in the career. They feel that they need help, but they don't even probably seek out those help, or those feel that "Acha, this is I have to pay for that." That's very, very different. So what is your message for that?
So I think as a person, we're quite egoistic by nature. I know everything, sort of a thing. I can do it on my own. And wherever we are in life, it's by the own decisions what we have taken. Not everything is in our control. We need to accept that. And anybody who's achieved success, from Tendulkar to anybody in the business, have all had some sort of a mentors or guides, and they still do. So who am I to sort of not take advantage? In terms of paying, me being in sales professional, I've sold sort of products and services worth thousands of dollars. Um, if I'm expecting my client to pay for it, but I myself have issues in paying for a service when somebody else is offering, I would have a doubt in my mind कि ये customer pay करेगा कि नहीं. Because if I'm not able to shell the money from my own pocket, how do I expect somebody else to do it? Because subconsciously thought would come in my mind, this is actually expensive for the client. Let me could put lesser price so that he can buy, and me achieving the numbers. So for me to get rid of that subconscious thought, I said if I'm willing to spend $1,000 or whatever, and it's sort of fine for me because somebody is investing his expertise or her expertise in me, uh, I'm more comfortable in asking someone to pay $10,000 for a proper services. So that is how I see. And because I've been also getting mentored from other somebody, some other professionals, they say if you're not willing to invest in your own self development, you will eventually die any which way. So and the money is any which ways something you'd be spending on a Swiggy or something else. Let's face it, you know. So it's not about investing X amount of money for a program. It's about actually investing in your personal growth and identifying who you are, which is the most important thing. And obviously the money, you just can't really put an Excel in terms of the benefit of camp program in your life, because it's going to be infinite in terms of your growth. So to cut it short, um, it's not about money coming out of your pocket. It's about you saying, I'm here to develop myself, and everything comes at a price. And this is a small monetary price which I'm paying for it, because nothing's free involved. Everything is sort of paid, whether monetary or not.
Excellent. And I see the general trend in the career accession mastery. If you are putting in one penny, I'm sure that you're getting at least £1 out of it. That is 1,000% return is possible for the career accession mastery mentees. And the people achieving that 7 to 8 lakh rupees chunk by paying a very paltry fees. I see it as a very good bargain in terms of understanding the people. And that's where this entire platform was created with an intention that how it can help people in the mid level to take control of their career. And I'm very glad that the way you are growing, the thought process and everything that you are telling me right now, this is something which I want to visualize in everybody in the career acceleration mastery, as well as for the every mid-level professional who can think about their career like they are the owner, not they are the somebody who is being uh, played by somebody else in the entire career. So I'm very glad that you have achieved this, and your thought process has been evolving to that level as well. And I hope and wish every success in your way, that you are venturing into the new company with a kind of more responsibility as well, and look forward to see you in the leadership group very soon, as soon as we just settle down on our own front as well. So wish you all the best, Priyal.
Thank you. I'm really grateful for you, Mr. Rakesh, and the entire team. I look forward to contributing in any which way if you think I'm worthy enough. I think it's not about investing in terms of monetary wise, even if that is the case, because you've put in the money on table, you might as well work hard to earn 10 times return. So even if that's the motivation, by all means do it, is the way I see it. So I'm really grateful for the program. I'm thankful to you and your team, and I look forward to sort of developing myself and other people who are part of the family to sort of grow together. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Priyal. And that's about it from this Hall of Fame interview. And we look forward to see you in the next round of Hall of Fame, where you will be getting another round of success dose that you need in your own career. So stay tuned. And if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to it and put the bell icon so that you can get this success story in your inbox. See you in the next episode of Hall of Fame. Thank you and God bless.